forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. When my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Down, 50, plant, 54. Watch the safety creep.
Ito Smith, his first carry, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And now this throw complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. After the penalty, it's Smith. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. T.Y. Hilton, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Set. 10-2 start. 6-6. Pull it high. Let's go.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
91.
A 6-yard pickup.
Pilot, 64. Win. Go.
At the 34-yard line.
5.
On second down, it's Love. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 18. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Ready. 18 Gator. Hey, Delta.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Joker.
Let go.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Bryce Love, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Recon, 132 fighter.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Complete. Smith has it. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Set, ready? 70, Indy. Hey, wahoo!
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. This caught by the tight end Cross. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football. Because
it's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Love. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Hernandez. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, it's Love. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the 2nd-round pick in 2018.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Bo Scarborough, his first touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Got an open man. It's Washington. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now the 2nd down throw on target. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. To the air again, Tannehill. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. Tannehill now 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Alert 3, alert 3. Hey. Check 9. Watch Twigs. Let's go.
They'll run with Love. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Yo, Jackrabbit, come on. Get it.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Go. Shoot.
On 1st down, here's Love. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. And he's got his man on the comebacker. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he can't quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, you got 3 down, 3 down. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Let's get it together.
He may try and run for this. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Hey! Mike 54!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Tannehill. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Break. 26 Mike. You go 9-9. Stop go 9-9.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Bravo.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And Thomas has it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll drop the throw. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Let's go.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Hey, Delta.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
26 Mike, 26.
Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Throwing on 2nd down, Tannehill, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Tannehill on 3rd down. But he's got his man Hilton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Tannehill now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. 20, 10, 5, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Now Myers for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. The extra point now. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play. Now, a loose football. The ball comes out. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Tannehill now to throw. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go! 8 read. Hey, Alpha.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A'Shawn Robinson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go.
Hey, Sam off. Leo.
Watch the twin.
Yep.
I got him. That's me.
Dolphins going on fourth. It's Tannehill. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jerome Baker. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
18 Gator. Hey, try 7.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught. Gronkowski. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike,
get it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Under pressure, they got him again. Montez Sweat in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Tannehill, and this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
On 4th down, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
30 base. 61, matchbox, light.
On 1st down, Love. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Here's Love again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Bryce Love. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Complete to Washington. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Tannehill. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Look at me, zipper.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Looking deep for Hilton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
On the ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch that.
Rock it.
54. Here we go. Check.
Down.
Again, Tannehill trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Go.
54. Mike, 54. Gotcha.
They snap it to Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Love. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd and 9 now. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Check. 53's Mike. Let's go.
Bravo.
53's to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's their quarterback. Finishing strong with, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
On the set.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Set. 30 base.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you, punk.
Let's go.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Watch the screen.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Run.
Now.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Ready. 8, read.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Hey, Delta. 5.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
26 Mike.
Hey, they're scared.
26.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Gronkowski the intended target. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go.
5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Back to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Let's go, man. Pick 6. Don't throw myself.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film.